We're live at Corner Cup here, live downtown at Jonesborough, Main Street, having a great time celebrating the 70th anniversary of News Channel 11.
Yeah, it's a great time, and coffee and tea, definitely beverages you want to start your day with. But let's talk about beverages you're going to end your day with. And we're talking about whiskeys, rums, liquors, beer, all crafted with Appalachia in mind.
Yeah, Tennessee Hills continues to expand not just its products, but also its endeavors all throughout the region. Ansley Daniel tells us more about how the company has grown into a regional brand in almost a decade.
From distilling to bottling, tasting, and creating craft cocktails, Tennessee Hills has become a household name.
We never really played into the moonshine market. We always wanted to be an authentic, be actual real craft distillers. And so we started creating rum, out of molasses. That evolved into a whiskey product, the vodkas, the gins.
Stephen Callahan always had a passion for distilling. He and his wife Jessica were working for Eastman when they purchased the historic salt house in Jonesborough in 2014.
We were a little bit ahead of the curve because craft distilleries weren't popping up like they are now. And so really our only option at that time was to start our own. And so kind of all the stars aligned. We found this beautiful building. I like to say we were young and dumb enough to take the risk.
Not long after, they officially opened the doors to their distillery and tasting room, giving Washington County, Tennessee its first bourbon, with all of its spirits giving a true taste of Tennessee.
We're actually embodying that by buying all of our grain from Tennessee farmers. All of our spent grain goes out to local farmers. So we're a Tennessee grain to glass company now, and that means a lot to me, and I think it really impacts the region, and it makes people in the region proud of what we do.
Tennessee Hills saw massive growth throughout the pandemic, adding on a bar to its Jonesborough location and eventually purchasing a Johnson City brewery.
We purchased JRH Brewing Company and created Tennessee Hills Brew Distillery, and so we're the first company in Tennessee to actually brew beer and distill spirits under one roof. So that's kind of a cool mark for us to be an industry leader in the state of Tennessee.
The company also added food trucks and is in the process of building its headquarters in Bristol, which will be the largest craft distillery in the state when it opens next year.
We just really had a passion for distilling. We love the culture and the heritage of East Tennessee, and we wanted to create a company that really embodied all of that.
By then, Tennessee Hills will have over 100 employees after its start of just 4. In Jonesborough, Ansley Daniel, News Channel 11.
Yeah, Tennessee Hills also owns the building across the street from the Salt House, the old Parsons Table.
Yeah, it was built in the late 1800s, actually serving as a church, and it's housed a few other businesses since. It was most notably known, of course, as the Parsons Table, a restaurant owned by Jimmy Neal Smith. The former restaurant sat empty for almost 2 decades before Callahan and his business partner purchased it for the company's food endeavors, with plans to eventually become a specialty dessert shop. Now, the roof and foundation have been fixed, but a feud with town of Jonesborough leadership put a halt on their multi-million-dollar renovation.
It's an empty shell. The last couple weeks it's been vandalized. All the windows have been beat out. I mean, we're literally talking a couple $1 million if we were to take back off on this project now. And unfortunately, it just doesn't make sense for us. We've been received in other municipalities.
Callahan says with the size of the Bristol project, it could be several years before Tennessee Hills returns to Jonesborough, but he hopes to work things out with the town to consider the Parsons Table renovation.